You had crooked teeth beforehand. Tell me what your teeth were like. And
I had what I like to call them fangs, because I had two very pointy teeth which then stuck out from the way they grew, and I had one come out very far. Very big gap between both teeth as in at the front, and just a horrible smile. I hated it.
So that made you feel pretty bad when you smiled?
Yeah, I never smiled. I hated it. I refused to. If I had to take pictures, I would just show all gum, that's it, nothing else. I hated it, that's hence why I then came here. And
did that make you feel bad socially, so that, it might affect the way you socialised? Or
I'd like to think I'm generally quite happy, but it would make me feel a bit sad because I would be talking to people and thinking, oh, they're looking at my teeth, and feel conscious that they think, oh, she's got not very nice teeth, and I'm worried about it. And I was looking to go into an accounting world and dealing with a lot of people. I got quite worried about what they would think, and it just made me feel a bit quite down sometimes. So.
Sure. Okay, well you've had treatment now and you've got a very nice result at the moment.
I can tell.
What do you think about the result? How does it make you feel now?
Love it. I haven't stopped smiling since. I've had them off, to be honest. I get compliments all the time with people saying how lovely they are. I just never thought it'd happen because for 18 years I had such horrible teeth, and now absolutely love it. So
does that affect on your social life? And
I'm the most bubbly person, smiley person in the whole world now.
Brilliant.
I'm always going on, just chatting away. My confidence is the biggest part because I just don't care what people think of me anymore, because teeth was the biggest problem, and now that they're perfect, I just have most confidence and went out and do whatever I like, really.
So it's had an effect on your entire confidence, not just a smile?
My braces came off for my interviews for my jobs, and the confidence to just go into these interviews was just immense. And I was sitting in front of a panel of about 10 people, and just had so much confidence because the worst thing for me was my teeth. But once they were finished, I was like, I don't care. Sure. So I was smiling away and chatting.
So you just flash and smile, and
sells itself really. I don't mind.
Well, fantastic! I'm really pleased we were able to help, and it's really satisfying to know that we've changed not just your smile, but also the way you behave and how you interact with people. How did you feel about actually having the brace itself?
I was quite nervous, to be honest, because I had them put on the day after my 17th birthday. Sure. And obviously I was going into my second year of college, and I just felt quite embarrassed because I was almost 18, and I didn't really see many people wearing braces at that age, and I'm quite nervous about what people would think. But once I had them on, my friends didn't care, they'd all gone through it, and to be honest, I just thought at the end of the day, what's a year or more out of my life when I can have this great result at the end and absolutely love it forever, so I didn't mind.
Brilliant. So it's really just looking at the long-term benefits and sort of saying that's great, and then putting up with the short-term problems of obviously wearing a brace.
It can be a pain at the time because obviously I would go out to dinner or whatever. I'd be so nervous, like, oh, I've still got bits in my teeth. But then it's the long-term effect. I didn't really mind for the year of having it. It's the fact that for the rest of my life I have perfect teeth. It's just seemed didn't matter at the time just to have it done.
Nowadays you can have low visibility or invisible braces, can't you? So
I had that. I had the clear brackets at the front, so it made it less obvious, which is quite nice. But it's just at the end of the day, it really is the long-term effect of it all. So
brilliant. Well, is there anything else you want to say to people who perhaps haven't had a brace yet? About braces as a message to them in the future.
For me, it would be that before I came to you, I had other forms of braces. And they worked for a little bit, and then my teeth would go back, and I just, to be honest, hated the thought of having any form of braces again because I had such a bad past with dental work. But coming here and having it all done, it's just so worth it to feel how I feel at the end of it, and just not feeling afraid to smile at anyone or go out. It's just so much worth it. So the problems that you have are minimal when you think about it all in the long term. And
so if you get it done properly, it's worth it.
Yeah, it's definitely worth it. The pain or whatever that you go through, I just wouldn't care. If I had to have it done again, I'd do it. I really wouldn't mind.
Brilliant. Well, Naomi, thank you very much for coming in. You've been a brilliant patient and you've got lovely results. I really hope you spend the next 60 years smiling.
Of course.
70 years, whatever. Smiling, and we'll catch up with you at your review appointments, but thank you very much for coming in to talk to us and the future patients that maybe think about having a brace.
And thank you for all your help. I'm absolutely loving it. So.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.